Hi, and welcome inside the State Champs Sports Network studios for another presentation of State Champs at the state finals. If you've been paying attention all season long, we've given a lot of coverage to baseball, and baseball came back in a big way. It was an incredible season, and it all wrapped up with the state finale. This program, as always, presented by Lawrence Technological University. Recruit yourself at l2athletics.com. We had some explosive games. We had some outstanding pitching performances. So without any further ado, let's get to the action, and we'll begin in Division I.
I'm Chuck Pellerito, and in Division I, we've got the Portage Central Mustangs coming in at 35-4 and back in the final since they last won it in 2002 over Warren Mott. They're taking on the 32-11 Grand Blanc Bobcat. Never won a regional title before, now playing for a state crown. Bobcats get things going in this one. Runners on first and second with two down and a little hit and run action from Grand Blanc. Nathan Fidelino with the looper into center field. Jonah Molesky never stops. He comes in to score. Hunter Ames up to third. He'll score a few pitches later on a wild pitch, and it was 2-0 after one. Bobcats getting it done with the glove too. Nick Ford up to bat, puts a charge into one into the gap, but A.J. Maxwell able to track it down, lay out for it, and come up with the grab. Not much happening until the fifth inning when Grand Blanc strikes again. Molesky singles and steals to get to second. Maxwell with a great bunt. The throw not in time. Molesky comes in from second to score. Next batter, the Notre Dame commit, David Lally, rips one down the left field line. That brings in Maxwell from second and make it a 4-0 game. New pitcher for the Mustangs, Will Judy. He faces Hunter Ames. Ames takes the pitch right back up the middle. Lally in to score, and it was 5-0. Runners on second and third for Tim Welsh. He squares around and drops a beauty down. Nobody covering first. Ames in to score, and everybody's safe. A pass ball moves runners to second and third again. This time it's Connor Cooper getting a chance to hit. He delivers an opposite field base knock into left, scoring Dylan Bowen. And with runners on the corners, Jackson Williams grounds it to short, but it's just under the glove. Welsh in to score a 6-run fifth inning as Grand Blanc up 8-0. Portage Central would come alive in the sixth. Luke Leto hit by a pitch and stole second. Nick Ford up to bat. He hits a bouncer over third baseman's head. Leto using his speed heads home, getting the Mustangs on the board. And with Ford still on first, the DH Gavin Borowski comes up, lifts a long fly ball into right field. That's over the tall fence on top of the hill for a 2-run big fly, cutting it to a 5-run lead for Grand Blanc. But that's all they would get. Tim Welsh would come in to close it out for the Bobcats, and he picks up 3 strikeouts as Grand Blanc wins over Portage Central 8-3 for their first baseball state championship in school history. I'm Chuck Pellerito with the Division III state final recap between the Knights of the University Liggett, coming in at 30-5 and in search of their 5th state title and first since 2016. They were taking on the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators. They made it back to the finals since coming in runners-up in 2017. Jaron Purify leads things off with a single into left field, and on the second pitch to Joey Randazzo, he takes off, but catcher Aiden Schmuckel with a great threat onto second beats him easy to clear the bases for St. Francis. Jack Jones pitches a clean bottom of the first for the Knights, and in the second, Liggett attacks. Runners on second and third for Jones. He rips a single back up the middle. Oliver Service and Ryan Jones come in to score, and it was 2-0. Runners on the corner with one down for Reggie Sharp. He lays down the bunt, and the sacrifice works to perfection as Jones comes in to score, making it 3-0 after 2. And in the bottom of the third, the skies opened up. The tarp came on the field for an hour-long rain delay. We pick it back up, and Liggett didn't miss a beat. Jones finishes and gets the strikeout on Corbin Domers. And they would add on in the fourth. Runners on first and second. Preston Barr at the dish. Line drive into center field. That scores Kurt Barr from second. Sharp hits a blooper between first and second. They would score Ryan Knievel, courtesy running for the pitcher. Purify picks up a ribby on a single up the middle. And with the bases loaded, Matt Green rips one right down the line in left field. Sharp in to score. Purify right behind him. Knights up 8. And Jones still dominating on the hill, giving up his first hit of the game as Jack Hitchens singles back up the middle. Gladiators threatening with runners on second and third, but a grounder hit between short and third. Preston Barr scoops it up, the throw in time, preserving the shutout. Knights keep it rolling in the fifth. Sharp with a bases-loaded single that scores Kurt Barr, and the big blow comes from Green. Lifts one to the wall in left center field. He'll clear the bases and have himself a triple, and that puts Liggett up 12. St. Francis down to their last out. Jack Pritchard grounds it to Purify at short, the throw to first in time, and University Liggett wins the Division III state championship in 5 innings, 12-0 over Traverse City St. Francis.
All the hard work we put in the off season for this means the world to this school, this program. You know, people, state champions in the past. It meant a lot to me. I had a knee injury this past off season, which sidelined me for a few months. So, for where I was then to where I was now, I'm really happy for my team and obviously myself.
If you're a high school athlete with the dream of playing college sports, Lawrence Technological University wants you to recruit yourself. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports, including its newest additions, competitive cheer and dance, e-sports, women's hockey, and men's and women's track and field. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare. I'm Lorne Plants, and we go now to the Division II baseball finale. 42-1 Orchard Lake St. Mary's coming in the #1 team in the state, but also the country. The Eaglets going for its second straight D2 crown as they went up against 28-11 Stevensville Lakeshore. The Lancers back in the finals for the first time in 3 years after winning back-to-back D2 crowns in 2017 and 2018. We're going to pick things up in the bottom of the fourth. OLSM junior and Michigan commit Nolan Schubart shoots it down the line into left field. That would score Alex Mooney and Ike Irish. Eaglets out to a 2-0 lead. More from St. Mary's. The next batter, Ryan McKay, does the same, this time down the right field line. Jack Creighton and Schubart increase the Eaglet advantage to 4. They weren't done. Mooney, a potential first-round pick in the upcoming MLB draft, rips one past the shortstop, base knock, scoring his younger brother Ryan. That capped a 6-run fourth. St. Mary's up a 6-pack. Tommy Allman on the bump for the Eaglets had a good day here, getting Alec Wohan to go down looking. Orchard Lake looking to expand their lead in the 6th. Mooney committed to play his college ball at Duke, singles to center, 2 more across the dish. OLSM up 8. Then it would be Steve Essig getting in on the hit parade. He singles to right. That brings Mooney home. Heading into the 7th, Orchard Lake up 9. Make no mistake, this was also the Allman show. The Jacksonville University signee ended the day with 6 1/3 innings, no runs, no walks. He struck out 7 Lakeshore batters. Jack Keyser came in relief and would get Grant Ruddle to pop out to end the game. Orchard Lake St. Mary's blanks Stevensville Lakeshore 9-0 and set a new finals record with 12 stolen bases while doing it. The Mooney brothers with 3 each. Eaglets 43 wins, ties 4 other teams for most in a season, 2nd straight state title, and 5th in the program's history.
I'm so excited and so happy for our team. It was a really long year after not having last year. And we had a really fun team. We were really close-knit, a lot of talent, and so it was an awesome year.
Let's wrap in Division IV. 2 teams making its first ever appearance in the state championship as 30-9 Kalamazoo Hackett set to go head-to-head versus the 28-6 Cardinals from Marine City Cardinal Mooney. Kazoo Hack looking to get on the board in the bottom of the first. The Notre Dame commit Stephen Quapis sends one the other way. That allows Stephen Widger to score. They added another run and led 2-0 after the opening frame. Sam Shea on the hill and starting for the 2nd straight day for Hackett. Here, getting Brendan Hazenletter to strike out. The Irish had the bases juiced in the bottom of the second. Widger getting the job done at the plate. Sac fly. That allows Eli Backman to tag up and score. Kalamazoo Hackett now up at 3 spot. Mooney came in the second-ranked team in the state in Division 4, cut into the deficit in the top of the third. Blake Lutsky hits into the fielder's choice, but Trent Rice hits the dish. Cards down 3-1. But the Irish offense responded in the bottom of the inning. Backman would come through again with another sac fly. That brought Brendan Collins home. They added 3 more runs. Their lead grew to 7-1. More from the Hackett bats in the fourth. Isaac Backman with an honest-to-goodness base hit to left, scoring Quapis. They went up 7. After Mooney scored in the sixth, the Irish bats still alive. Backman up the gut, scoring Liam Mann. What a tourney at the plate for Hackett. 71 runs in 7 postseason games. The junior Brendan Collins came in relief in the 7th for the Irish. He got Luke Julio to pop out to end it. Kalamazoo Hackett goes on to win its first baseball state championship in school history, 9-2 the final.
Unbelievable that we were able to go this far. At the beginning of the year, we didn't know if we could go this far, but we were able to come together and playoffs and get it done.
It's unreal. I mean, coming to high school, this was my one goal: win a baseball state championship, and for it to actually happen, it's unreal.
Hi, and welcome to the final edition of In the Dugout, presented by the Michigan High School Baseball Coaches Association. My name is Lorne Plant. It has been a challenging season, but an outstanding one here in 2021. The baseball coaches have really done an outstanding job of presenting their case all season long on why Michigan high school baseball is growing and is one of the best sports that we've seen here in the Mitten. Congratulations to all the new state champions and congratulations to all the new championship coaches. We had a chance to catch up with all of them as they celebrated their state titles.
We've had so much support, starting with our AD, Chris Abid, and all the coaches and the families, the players. They've all worked hard. So to get here today is complete joy, happiness.
It means everything. That season lost, I broke the hearts of their seniors last year, but a lot of the kids that were going to be freshmen or sophomores or juniors last year weren't able to have a season across the board, and all that waiting, and I think it made them hungrier and hungrier and hungrier, and they worked harder and harder, and all this is for all that hard work and that time off. This pays off this year, not having a season last year.
Just happy for them. Obviously came into the year with some expectations, but they didn't put any undue pressure on themselves. They worked extremely hard in the off season, and it was nice for it to come to a fruition. Our goal all year today, and winning the state championship. It's one of the 3 goals we had from the beginning of the year.
They couldn't have asked for a better season, and a better way to go out. They really didn't get a senior year of school, being at home a lot of the year, things like that. So, I'm glad that, we were able to at least have a spring season where they could be around their friends, and, obviously winning a state championship. I think, at the end of the day, that outweighed some of the negatives of the year for them, for sure.
All right, thank you so much. It was an incredible season and an incredible ending. Congratulations to all the new state champions. That has been another edition of State Champs at the State Finals. I'm Lorne Plant. Thanks for watching. State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships available in all sports. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Detroit Medical Center's physical therapy and sports medicine pros. Do you have a sports injury or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers. And the Michigan High School Baseball Coaches Association, a proud partner of State Champs. For all things high school baseball coaching in Michigan, visit MHSBCA.org.